Hi everyone, I'm Isa Song. Imagine this, every year we throw away enough food to feed millions of hungry people. Picture a truck filled with perfectly edible fruits, vegetables, and meals being dumped into the landfills, while families in our communities struggle to find their next meal. This is not just a waste of resource, it's a moral and environmental crisis that demands our attention. Today, I want to talk to you about why we must address food waste in our communities. This issue affects not only the economy and environment, but also the well-being of countless people around us. Together, we can take steps to reduce food waste and ensure resources are redistributed to those who need them most. By the end of this speech, I hope to leave you with a sense of urgency and some actionable steps you can take to make a difference. Let's start by looking at the numbers. Did you know that nearly 40% of all food in the United States is wasted every year? That's $408 billion worth of food going straight into the trash. Think about it for a moment. Imagine every grocery store shelf, every farm harvest, and every meal prepared. Now, imagine throwing almost half of this away. It's staggering, isn't it? This waste doesn't just vanish, it piles up in landfills, releasing methane, a greenhouse gas that is 25 times more potent than carbon dioxide. And while this happens, millions of Americans, including 9 million children, face the food insecurity every single day. The contrast is heartbreaking. Food waste isn't just an environmental and economy issue. It's a deeply personal. Think about the resource that going to producing food, water, energy, labor, and the land. All of them are wasted when food is discarded. On average, households with about $1,500 worth of food each year. That money we could use for education, healthcare, or other essentials. Businesses, too, bear huge costs, which are often passed down to customers in the form of higher prices. And then there's the ethical side. How can we, as a society, justify discarding perfectly good food while others go hungry? It's not just wasteful, it's unjust. The good news is that there are practical solutions we can all adopt to tackle food waste. Let's start with what we can do at home. First, plan your meals carefully. Before heading to a grocery store, we can list and stick to it. Avoid to impulse buys that often go uneaten. Second, learn how to store food properly. For example, did you know that bananas should be kept separate from other fruits because they often release the canceling gas? Small changes like this can make a big difference. Third, get creative leftovers. Turn yesterday's roasted vegetables into today's soup or omelette. By thinking creatively, you can reduce waste and save money. Beyond our homes, we can support an organization that fight food waste. Groups like Food Rescues US collect surplus food from restaurants and stores and deliver it to the food banks. Volunteering with these organizations or even donating surplus food from your own kitchen can make a huge impact. Finally, advocate for policy changes, support legislations, and encourage food donations and penalize wasteful practice. Many communities are already seeing succeed with programs that redirect surplus food to those in need. Now, let's imagine the impact of these changes. Picture a community where no one goes hungry, where food prices stabilize because the resources are used efficiently, and where landfills are no longer overflowing with the wasted food. Doesn't it sound like a future worth working toward? On the flip side, if we fail to act, the consequence will only worsen. Hunger will persist, natural resources will continue to dwindle, and the climate crisis will escalate. Addressing food waste is like fixing a leaky food seat. It may seem small, but the cumulative effect can prevent a flood. Food waste is a crisis we can and must address. By reducing waste at home, supporting redistributing program, and advocating for change, we can create a more sustainable and equitable future. Today, I challenge you to take just one step. Whether it's planning your meals better or denoting surplus food, your actions matter. Together, we can build a future where resources are valued and shared. Thank you.